Metal Cowboy straight shooting a review of Dragons Race to the Edge Season 6. This is the final season of the DreamWorks' Dragons television show related to the How to Train Your Dragon films. And I'm glad that this is the last season because I have been bored while watching this show. Riders of Berk I found boring, Defenders of Berk had some improvement, Race to the Edge had promise. It could have been a lot more fun. It could have been less boring. But no, Race to the Edge was pretty much the same old shenanigans with some things that happen. And the final season's no different from previous seasons. We have more shenanigans with the Vikings of Berk. There is something involving the central antagonist of the series, which previously were Dagger, Riker, and Vigo. But guess what? Vigo's not really the central antagonist for this final season. It's actually one of the suspicious characters from the earlier seasons. And I just thought to myself, well, I didn't care for this character throughout the whole run, so why should I care about this guy being the final boss of the television series of How to Train Your Dragon? Back in my review of the 4th season of Dragons Race to the Edge, I pointed out that Hiccup and Astrid began their relationship, which made no sense given how the end of the first film pretty much established that their relationship was beginning. And the reason I bring this up is because there's another thing about this television show that doesn't really enhance the films for me. And that is the final 2 episodes of Dragons Race to the Edge, as well as being the final 2 episodes of the entire Dragons television show. There is actually a connection to How to Train Your Dragon 2 with these last 2 episodes. Also, Drago has a cameo. I didn't care for this. And you want to know why? Because I think it loses the impact of how mysterious Drago was initially in How to Train Your Dragon 2. I am hesitant in revisiting this show, and it's because I was bored for the most part, and it really made it difficult for me to do a proper review for most of these seasons, because these recent reviews have been really short because of the amount of content that I am seeing throughout Dragons Race to the Edge. I really didn't feel like repeating myself, and this show kept repeating itself. There wasn't really anything new that this show was adding to the table, so at times I'm just lost for words on how to talk about each individual season when it's just more of the same. You can take my word for this. You are better off watching the How to Train Your Dragon film trilogy because the quality of those 3 films is consistent from one after another. And they actually have better stories than what this television show is going for. I'm going to be shooting a 3 out of 10 for Dragons Race to the Edge Season 6. And I'm finally done talking about this television show. I don't recommend it. Soon I will review How to Train Your Dragon 2 and How to Train Your Dragon The Hidden World. So I'll be reloading for my next review, so until then, I'll see you later.